Today we're going to be using this problem to show a join problem. Aubrey raised 14 cans of food for a food drive. She raised more cans the second time. Her total is now 22 cans. How many cans did she raise the second time? Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to underline the important numbers that we have in our problem. So we know that she raised 14 cans the first time. So we're going to either underline it or circle. And we know that her total is now 22. So we want to be careful to make sure we do not add the 2, because if we add the 2, that's just going to give us a really big number. And so we don't want to add them because that's not the correct number, because that's not how many she raised. That's just how many these would be together. So that's not right. So now we're going to see how many cans she had. This is the total of cans she had in all. So what we're going to do is we are going to regroup. We're going to go ahead and subtract. So a misconception is what I just showed you. Let's go back. A misconception is what a lot of students will do is they will just add and think, oh, there goes the answer. Aubrey collected 36 cans. So be careful and make sure that that's not what you're going to do, because this could mess up your problem and we don't want you to mess up. So just be really, really careful. So now we're going to have to, in order to find the answer, we're going to have to regroup. So what we're going to do is, we know that there's 22. So we know that 14 plus another number is going to equal 22. But we just don't know what it is right now. So what we can do is subtract 14 from 22. So we can go on this side. And then we can, it's called regrouping because we're going to have to regroup. We're going to have to borrow, but we don't want to use that word. So we're just going to regroup. So our total is 8 cans. So Aubrey raised 8 cans the second time. So now we can erase that. And there, 14 plus 8 equals 22. And you can check your work as well. You can add 14 plus 8, and it will give you 22, so you can check it. And if you subtract 14 minus 22, it will give you 8. Okay, so now we're going to be doing a different problem, and it's a compare problem. And we're just going to be comparing Cynthia's hearts to Ashley's hearts and seeing how many more Ashley has. So let's go ahead and do the problem. Cynthia had 10 hearts. Ashley has 5 more hearts than Cynthia. How many hearts does Ashley have? So let's go ahead and underline our key points, which is how many hearts Cynthia has and how many more hearts Ashley has. So now we know that Cynthia has 10 hearts and Ashley has 5 more hearts. So we want to know how many hearts Ashley has. So we're going to go ahead and write out how many hearts Cynthia has, because we know that Ashley has 5 more hearts than Cynthia. So we're just going to go ahead and draw our 5 hearts. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another row. Okay, so there goes our 10. And then Ashley has 5 more. So that means we're going to have to add 5 more hearts, because she has 5 more than Cynthia. So we're going to add, and we'll use a different color for her, for the hearts. for Ashley's. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have Cynthia's 10 hearts and Ashley's 5 more hearts. So let's see how many hearts Ashley has all together. And as we're doing this, a way that way you won't be confused is you can cross them out as you're counting. Because if we're just counting, sometimes we can get confused if it's a lot more little items like this. So what we'll do is just cross them out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the answer is 15. So Ashley has 15 hearts. And so that's how we can solve this problem. And we knew that Cynthia had 10 hearts, and we knew that we needed to add 5 more to that. So we just didn't know what all it was. So now we have it, and our answer is 15.